Hello everyone, I am Rohit and I am here to discuss about IR sensor. The first question which arises is what is an IR sensor? An IR sensor is an electronic device that emits in order to sense some aspects of the surroundings. An IR sensor can measure the heat of the object as well as detect the motion. These types of sensors measures only infrared radiation rather than emitting and is called as passive IR sensor. Usually an infrared spectrum, all the objects radiate some form of thermal radiation. These types of radiation are invisible to our eyes that can be detected by the IR sensor. Here, okay, let's talk about this. The emitter is simply an IR LED. Here you can see an IR LED white color, and the detector is simply an IR photodiode. The black one is the IR photodiode. The emitter is which is sensitive to the photodiode is sensitive to the IR light of the same wavelength as that emitted by the IR LED. When IR light falls on the photodiode, the resistance and the output voltages change in proportion to the magnitude of the IR light received. An IR LED keeps transmitting infrared rays up to some range. The photodiode's resistance and the output voltage change in proportion to the magnitude of the IR light received. There are two types of incidence. Incidence means the way light is reflected or transmitted. Direct and indirect. In direct incidence, the IR LED is placed in front of a photodiode with no obstacle. And this direct incidence is generally seen in remotes. Here I have a basic TV remote. You can see the IR light coming out of it. This is direct incidence. This have an IR emitter and the TV has a detector, photodiode. In indirect incidence, both the diodes are placed side by side with an opaque object in front of the sensor. The light from the IR LED hits the opaque surface and reflects back to the photodiode. Here you can see the indirect incidence. The IR radiation is being transmitted by the IR LED, and when it hits an opaque object, it reflects back and detected by the photodiode. Here's a detailed explanation. Coming to the IR sensor circuit diagram. This is the basic schematic, and this is how the IR sensor looks like. An infrared sensor circuit is one of the basic and popular sensor module in an electronic device. This sensor is analogous to human visionary sense, which can be used to detect obstacle, and it is one of the common applications in real time. The circuit comprises of the following components. Here you can see the LM358 IC, resistors of certain kilo ohm range, variable resistors, and LED. Here you can see the LED. Moving on. Okay, let's talk about this circuit and how it works. When the IR receiver does not receive a signal, the potential at the inverting input goes higher than the non-inverting input of the comparator LM358. Thus, the output of the comparator goes low, but the LED does not glow. When the IR receiver module receives signal to the potential at the inverting input goes low. Thus, the output of the comparator LM35 goes high and the LED starts glowing. Resistor R1, resistor R2 and resistor R3 are used to ensure that minimum 10 milliampere current passes through the IR LED devices like photodiode and normal LEDs respectively. Resistor VR2 is to adjust the output terminals. Resistor VR1 is used to set the sensitivity of the circuit diagram. Coming to the different types and their applications. IR sensors are classified into different types depending on their applications. The speed sensor is used for synchronizing the speed of multiple motors. The temperature sensor is used for industrial temperature control. The PIR sensor is used for automatic door opening. The ultrasonic sensor are used for distance measurement. The ultrasonic sensor is similar to the IR sensor, but where the emitted rays are ultrasonic waves. Ultrasonic waves are used for short range, but whereas IR sensors are used for somewhat long range. IR sensors are used in various sensor-based projects and also in various electronic devices which measure the temperature that are discussed following below: radiation thermometers, flame monitors, moisture analyzers, gas analyzers, IR imaging devices. Let's talk about each of them. Radiation thermometers. IR sensors are used in radiation thermometers to measure the temperature depending upon the temperature and the material of the object, and these thermometers have some of the following features: measurement without direct contact with the object, faster response, easy pattern measurements. Coming to the flame monitors, these type of devices are used for detecting the light emitted from the flames. It is to monitor how the flames are burning. The light emitted from flames extend from UV to IR region types. Pyroelectric detectors are some of the commonly employed detectors used in flame monitors. Coming to moisture analyzers. Moisture analyzers use wavelengths which are absorbed by the moisture in the IR region. Objects are irradiated with light having those wavelengths somewhat around 1.1 micrometer to 2.7 micrometer and also with reference wavelengths. The light reflected from the object depending upon the moisture content. It is detected by the analyzer to measure moisture. In GaAs PIN photodiode, it's kind of photodiode. The photoconductive detectors are employed. These type of photoconductive detectors are employed in moisture analyzer circuits. Coming to the gas analyzers. IR sensors are used in gas analyzers which use absorption characteristics of gases in the IR region. There are two types of methods used to measure the density of the gas: dispersive and non-dispersive. Coming to dispersive, an emitted light is spectroscopically divided and their absorption characteristics are used to analyze the gas ingredients and the sample quality. Coming to non-dispersive, and this is most used method, and it uses absorption characteristics without dividing the emitted light. Non-dispersive types use discrete optical bandpass filters. It is similar to sunglasses that are used for eye protection to filter out unwanted UV radiation. This type of configuration is commonly referred as non-dispersive technology, in short form NDIR technology. These types of analyzers is used for carbonated rings. Non-dispersive analyzer is used in the most of the commercial IR instruments for an automobile exhaust gas leakages. Coming to IR imaging devices. IR image devices is one of the major applications of the IR waves. Primarily by virtue of its property, it's not visible. It is used for thermal imagers, night vision devices, etc. The most and efficient way where IR imaging devices are used is night vision goggles. For example, water, rocks, soil, vegetation, and atmosphere and human tissues all emit IR radiation. The thermal infrared detectors measure these radiation in the IR range. It maps the spatial temperature distribution of the object or area on an image. Thermal images usually composed of indium antimonide, mercury doped germanium, mercury cadmium telluride sensors. An electronic detector is cooled to low temperatures using liquid helium or liquid nitrogen. Then the cooling the detectors ensure that the radiant energy recorded by the detectors. It comes from the terrain and not from the ambient temperature of objects within the scanner itself if an IR imaging electronic devices. Coming to the pros and cons. Every sensor has its certain disadvantages and advantages. Advantages: lower power requirement. It requires a low power simple circuit. As you have seen, it's very simple circuit, only comprises of an IC and some resistors and LED and photodiode, and it's a direct beam, no dispersion happen while emitting. High noise immunity. It has high noise immunity. Coming to disadvantages, the line of sight requirement. It requires a line of sight blocked by common objects. The IR transmitted wave are blocked by common objects, which is a disadvantage of this IR sensor in its short range, but compared to ultrasonic sensor, it's somewhat long. It's easily affected by physical environment. And at the last, let's talk about a simple application of this IR based circuit, that is distinguishing between black and white colors. It is universal that black color absorbs the entire radiation incident on it, and white color reflects the entire radiation incident on it. Based on this principle, the second positioning of the sensor couple can be made. Second means the indirect incidence part. The IR LED and the photodiode are placed side by side. When the IR transmitter emits infrared radiation, since there is no direct line of contact between the transmitter and receiver, the emitted radiation must reflect back to the photodiode after hitting any object. The surface of the object can be divided into two types: reflective surface and non-reflective surface. If the surface of the object is reflective in nature, that is, it is white color or any other light color like yellow or green, most of the radiation incident on it will get reflected back and reaches the photodiode. Depending on the intensity of the radiation reflected back, current flows in the photodiode. If the surface of the object is non-reflective in nature, that is black or almost other dark colors, it absorbs almost all the radiation incident on it. As there is no reflected radiation, there is no radiation incident on the photodiode, and the resistance of the photodiode remains higher, allowing no current to flow. This situation is similar to there being no object at all. Here, this is the perfect example what I am talking about. This reflective surface is any dark color, or such in this case black color, and this reflective surface is white color or any other light color, and when there is a black or dark color, the light gets absorbed and the no reflection happens. The positioning and enclosing of the IR transmitter and receiver is very important. Both the transmitter and the receiver must be placed at a certain angle so that the detection of an object happens properly. The angle is the directivity of the sensor, which is basically plus or minus 45 degrees. In order to avoid reflections from surrounding objects other than the object, both the IR transmitter and the IR receiver must be enclosed properly. Generally, the enclosed is made of plastic and is painted with black color so that it absorbs the radiation. And let's stop here. This is all about the IR sensor and its application and basic sensitivity principle. Thank you.